Hi, and I'm continuing with the stocking filler surprise. Well, it's not so much of a surprise, but your second phase is a perfect stocking filler book for yourself or the woman in your life. And today I'm going to take an extract from it about managing your symptoms because symptoms are the big story inside menopause. Well, they would be because they can be pretty terrible. So, what I'm going to talk about today is core symptoms. Now, they are the symptom that sits at the center of your experience. And if you manage the one at the center, then you manage all of your symptoms. So, let's take sleep. Sleep is a major issue for many menopausal women, and that encompasses insomnia, which speaks for itself, or night sweats. Now, night sweats can be that you are woken up many times in a night. 4 or 5 is not unusual. So you're woken up in the night by a sensation of being so hot that you could self-combust. And for some women, it means that they are so drenched in sweat that they have to get up, have a shower, change the bedclothes, and you can imagine how disruptive that is for you and your partner. Um, and then they can go back to bed again, and that can happen multiple times in a night. For other women, they don't sweat quite so much, but they are woken up and they throw the covers off and then they go back to sleep, and because they've been sweating they then get cold, so they wake up again and then pull the covers on again, so they get hot, so they throw the covers off, and so the cycle goes on. And that can happen 4 or 5 times in a night. That's not unusual, and to have your sleep disturbed continuously like that night after night is extremely detrimental. So off that, you can start to get mood swings. So that's from tears to tantrums, shouting. That's not unusual either. You can get anxiety, depression, memory loss, loss of verbal recall. All of those are really common. And then outside of that, you can, because you're very tired, and we make very bad food and drink choices when we're tired, you start to eat high sugar, processed foods, caffeine, and sugary drinks. All of those, you start to put weight on. That can impact how you feel about yourself and your confidence. That can impact your relationships, your personal relationships, and also your relationships at work, and also that in turn, sorry, can affect how you turn up at work. So you can see that suddenly something that was unpleasant and difficult and hard has suddenly spread its impact out across so much of your life. And you can always come in from the outside, but it's always more impactful to go from the center and take your core symptom out, because the rest will subside once you've done that. So today I've got 2 tips for managing sleep issues. Firstly, take out all the stimulants. That means all the chocolate, all of the sweets, all the cakes, all the buns, all the crisps, all anything with sugar has to go. Coffee, tea, sweet drinks, and that includes sweet fizzy drinks and cordials, all of those go. Um, all of the alcohol, smoking, if you smoke, that goes as well. Remove all the processed food with all the E numbers. And every other nasty that's in processed food. Take those out and instead replace it with water, lots of water to flush your system through. Eat fresh food, eat a rainbow of colours, and it will enable your body to settle down, to cleanse itself. And that will enable you to take some control of your sweats and also of your sleep. Next, my second tip for today is stop using your phone, your iPad, your PC, any other devices, and at least an hour before bed. Now, there's been so much research into how the blue light in your devices affects your circadian rhythms. And it's really important that you start to cut that out because it wakes your brain up just at the point that you want to go to sleep. So follow those 2 steps and let me know your thoughts.